Hello everyone, this is Sean Heather and today we got the Motorola Moto G57 Power smartphone with us. So we are going to perform a quick unboxing of its retail box. We will have a look on the device inside, its design, features, build quality, hardware specs and all of the user unboxing stuff. But before we start, if you're new to this channel, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. So first of all, let's have a look on the retail box. Here we got the Motorola branding, the name of the smartphone, Moto G57 Power. Here we got the information that it comes with 8GB RAM, 128GB storage. The color variant we got is Pantone Vegeta and it is world's first smartphone that comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 6S Gen 4 processor. You got 700 mAh silicon carbon battery with 33-watt charging. It also comes with Dolby Atmos powered speaker, Corning Gorilla Glass protection on the display. The device is high-res wireless audio certified and this retail box is printed with soy ink. So let's open the box and let's see what we got inside. So here is our Moto G57 Power. So this whole packaging is plastic free. It is made of recyclable materials and it's printed with soy ink. So here we got a SIM card ejector pin, a quick start guide, some user manuals, etc. Here is the 33-watt charger and here we got a USB Type-C cable. So these are all of the stuff we got inside the retail box of Moto G57 Power, the smartphone, 33-watt charger, USB Type-C cable, the SIM card ejector pin, quick start guide, user manuals, etc. As you can see, it does not come with a case for the back panel in the retail box. So that's kind of bummer because nearly every other smartphone in this price segment comes with a case for sure. But when it comes to Moto G57 Power, this is what we got. So first of all, let's switch on the device. After that, we will go through the setup process and then we will have a detailed look on our Moto G57 Power. So the setup is done and we are good to go with our Moto G57 Power. So first of all, let's talk about the design and build quality. So here on the front side, we got a 6.72-inch display with 86% screen to body ratio. So we got a bit of bezels all around the display. Compared to the side bezels, the bottom bezel we got here is a bit thicker, but considering the price segment of the device, it is still quite okay. And the top center of the display, we got this punch hole where you will find front-facing camera. Right above it, there is a tiny slit where you will find the earpiece that also works as the secondary speaker. At the top, we got the Dolby Atmos branding along with secondary microphone. At the bottom, we got the primary speaker grill, USB Type-C port, primary microphone, and a 3.5mm jack. On the right side, we got the volume keys and the power button beneath which you will find the fingerprint sensor. And on the right side, we got the SIM card tray slot in which you will find 2 nano SIM card slot. It does not come with a dedicated micro SD card slot or a hybrid SIM setup, and that's one of the biggest drawback of the Moto G57 Power we got here because it comes with just 128GB storage and that's not going to be the sufficient for majority of the users, and unfortunately that's the only storage variant available in India. And now if we talk about the back of the device, then here we got this beautiful Pantone Regatta color that looks really beautiful. It comes with this faux leather material that is quite soft and it is going to provide very nice grip while holding the device. The back panel is really minimalistic and looks premium because of lack of any of the regulatory information. We just got the Motorola branding and the camera module on the top left corner. We got the signature Motorola camera module design here where the camera module merges with the rest of the back panel seamlessly, providing a very nice viewing experience, and it looks quite beautiful and premium from every angle. If you have a close look, you can see that we got this nice texture on the back panel that once again going to contribute in the better grip as well as a nice touch experience while moving your finger on the back panel or holding the device. The Moto G57 Power comes with IP64 water and dust resistance and it is also military standard 810 at compliant, so it is drop resistant up to 1.2 meters. And on the front side, we got the Corning Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection on the display. it does not come with a screen protector pre-applied that most of the brands are providing with their smartphones, but this is something that you will rarely find on any of the Motorola smartphones. The Moto G57 Power is 8.6 mm in thickness and it weighs 210 grams. So considering the fact that we got a huge 7000 mAh battery in it, it is not too thick or too heavy. So in terms of design and build quality, the Moto G57 Power is quite nice in nearly every aspect, except it does not come with a memory card slot, a case in the retail box, or a screen protector pre-applied on it. Now talking about the display, as I have already said, we got a 6.72-inch IPS LCD display with 1080 x 2400 pixels resolution, and with 86% screen to body ratio, the PPI you will get is 392. So the display of Moto G57 Power is quite sharp. You won't see any pixelation while using the device. The viewing angles are nice as well. And even though it does not come with an AMOLED display, it comes with the peak display that allows you to have a quick look on some of the information, notification, etc. when the screen is off, just like you will find on always on display on any of the smartphones with AMOLED display. The maximum peak brightness can go as high as 1050 nits, so you won't face any issue while using the device in bright sunny outdoors, as it is good enough for indoor usage as well as in outdoors. It comes with two color options, Vivid and Natural. Vivid is a bit more on the cooler side and Natural is a bit warm. Depending on your preference, you can go with any of these, or you can manually adjust the color temperature based on your preference. The Moto G57 Power comes with 120Hz refresh rate, and you get the option to select between the efficiency that will fix the refresh rate to 60 Hz, or you can go with hyper smooth to get up to 120 Hz, or you can select smart and balanced to let the device decide what is the best refresh rate based on your activity. Now talking about the hardware, the Moto G57 Power comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 6S Gen 4 processor. We got 8GB RAM and 128GB storage. Out of 128GB storage, 16GB is already used by the pre-installed applications, the ROM, etc. So you will get 112GB user storage once you start using the device for the very first time. And as I have mentioned earlier, you get no option to expand the storage on this device. It comes with 8GB RAM with RAM boost technology that gives you the option to increase the RAM of the device up to 16GB that you can do manually, or you can go with the AI Auto and once again let the device decide that how much additional RAM you need based on your activities. When it comes to battery, it comes with 7000 mAh battery with 33 watt charging, and it comes with some basic battery related features like the battery saver, adaptive battery, manage the background activities by apps to save the battery, and also with a battery protection feature that allows you to limit the charging up to 80%, and you can go with either smart schedule or manually scheduling your battery charging schedule on your Moto G57 Power. Now on the software side, the Moto G57 Power comes with Android 16 with Moto UI. Motorola has promised to provide one major Android upgrade along with 3 years of security updates. So you will get up to Android 17 only on the Moto G57 Power. So once again, that's quite low, as majority of the smartphones in this price segment are going to get at least 2 years of major Android upgrades. But to be fair, some of them are being launched with Android 15 still. So at least one of the relief here is that Moto G57 comes with Android 16 and we will get up to Android 17 at least. The Moto UI is very much similar to the stock Android, and majority of the applications you will find on this device primarily are of Google. So here we got a folder with all of the Google applications. Then we got the Play Store, Meet. There is a folder for Motorola applications like the Moto Secure, Family Space, Games, Moto Unplugged, Smart Connect. That is a very nice feature that allows you to connect your smartphone with other devices and control all of them from a single dashboard for better productivity. It also comes with an Indus App Store that is especially designed for Indian users, and it's going to provide the regional apps in regional languages. And if you go to the app drawer here, you can see it's very tiny list of applications we got here. The only third-party apps we got here are the Facebook and Instagram. Everything else is either of Google or by Motorola. The user interface is quite smooth, as you can see here. as the Moto UI is very much similar to the stock Android and going to provide a very nice and clean user experience on the Moto G57 Power. If you go to the settings, once again you can see it is very much similar to a stock Android and comes some of the additional features like the gestures, where you can perform many different activities for better productivity on your device. We will talk about all of them in our future videos, but right now just wanted to give you a quick idea about the software side of the Moto G57 Power. Now talking about the camera, we got an 8 megapixel fixed focus front-facing camera that can record 2K resolution videos up to 30 FPS. On the back, we got a 50 megapixel primary camera that can record 2K resolution videos up to 30 FPS and Full HD resolution videos up to 60 FPS. Then we got an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens that can record up to 2K resolution videos at 30 FPS. The third camera we got here is a 2-in-1 light sensor that works as the ambient light sensor as well as the flicker detector. And here around the LED flash, you can see that we got the Lightyear branding because the Moto G57 Power primary camera comes with Sony's Lightyear 600 sensor. If you launch the camera application, this is the user interface you will find. So you can see that in the photo mode, we got toggle for the wide angle. It is pretty wide at 0.5x. You got the toggle for 2x as well, but this is a purely digital zoom. You get the option to select the aspect ratio, flash, timer, Google Lens. If you go to the portrait mode, here you get the option to switch between the 24mm and 35mm. You can adjust the bokeh effect as well, but there is no option to select the beautification level. And if you go to the video, you get the option to switch between the resolution and FPS. You also get the option to select different aspect ratio, and you get the option to turn on or off the microphone. Then we got the slow motion video recording here as well. Then what we got here is the pro mode, in which you can change various parameters for pro level photography. And if you go to more, here we got the options for scan, night vision, panorama, ultra resolution, photo booth, time lapse, and dual capture video that captures the video from front and rear camera at the very same time in different framing and aspect ratios. So as you can see, we got plenty of options here when it comes to camera modes. The only thing is that 4K resolution videography is not available and it does not come with a dedicated telephoto lens. But considering the price segment of the device, once again, these things are still justified. So at the first glance, the Moto G57 Power is a very nice smartphone in its price segment, as it comes with decent hardware specs, a nice LCD screen, very nice build quality, a very premium looking design, huge 7000 mAh battery, and a promising looking camera setup. But some huge drawbacks are that it comes with just 128GB storage and there is no option to expand the memory, and we do not get a case or a screen protector with our Moto G57 Power here. But this is just a first impression video. Many more videos of the Moto G57 Power, like the gaming review, benchmarking tester score results, comparison with other smartphones, etc., will be uploaded very soon on this channel. So if you're interested in watching those videos, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notification when those videos are live. And if you enjoyed watching this one, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.